Welcome back everybody, Farming Sim 25 here in the beautiful map of Zielonka. And what you see me do blah, blah, blah. And what you see me do now is the one thing I said I was not going to be doing. I did a wood transport contract. So I figured, since Universal Autoload's been released, let me give it a try. It didn't work. At least not for logs. It seems to be working for everything else, but not for logs. And since we've got a whole stack of logs here, let's see that we get rid of them. Now, what I would like to do is, if I could, I don't want to sell wood. Can I not buy this thing? Well, lease it in our case. Then where are we at? Oh, we are at carpentry. Okay, so if we're at carpentry and this is where we need to drop it off, is that really where we need to drop it off? Let's have a quick look. So farmland, look at that. 15,600. I thought that was worthwhile. Yeah, so selling station is carpentry. Now, can we get our sneaky little hands onto the carpentry? We can. I want to visit. There we go. And we do not want to buy it, but we want to lease it. 821 euros a day. Sounds like a plan. Now, furniture planks long, furniture from wood, because we do have wood. That's what we're dropping in. Going to get 17 furniture out of that. Makes sense to me. So let's activate you. And now we're going to go here and we're going to go and place this thing on top. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to be double dipping on our wood. Loosen you up. If we now go here, oh, frame rate, please stay with me. There we go. So if we now stay here and we press R, there we go. So the wood transport's been finished. However, the wood is now inside their carpenter shop, which is operated by us. So if we're now looking here, wood, there's 236 liters. All the wood that we brought here was good for 236 liters. I mean, then again, 10 of those are going to give me 17 furniture, so I'm all good with that. I don't need you anymore. Let's collect ourselves the contract, so at least we get paid. There we go. Collect you. Thank you very much. Now we do need to pay for the renting of the truck. And then once that is done, 15,000 on top. Thank you very much. So once that's done, we can just release the lease on that, because I'm not going to be doing another wood transport contract anytime soon. But let's have a look what other contracts we have, because we are in November. We're pretty much done with the animals. So we have time to do something else. Now, with the baling and with now Autoload working, we could do something else. So I'm going to accept you, but I'm going to be borrowing the items. That's $4,000. Thank you very much. But minus the equipment, which is fine, because the equipment 500, so will probably be 1,000 for the other one. I didn't even check. What do we need to pay? Also 519. So that's going to give me 3,500. However, we now want to have a look here. And is it a flatbed? Is for bales. And look at that Autoload. Do we want the extension? Probably. Actually, it looks like it can carry less. So we're not going to go with that, and I'm going to be leasing you $1,000. Absolutely fine with me. Now let's take our ACO, pick our Universal Autoload trailer. Hopefully that's going to work. A little bit bumpy here, there. And there we also have our square baler. Beautiful. Let's get that rolling, and let's see that we pick up all of those bales and actually make some money off of it. If you wonder how we can be making money off of it, we do have a mod installed, which is Contract Boost. That's why we get paid a little bit more for the contracts as well. But it also allows us to pick up the grass and the bales from any of the contracts. Meaning we can utilize that and then sell it to get a little bit of extra profit. Now, I would like you, though, to... no, that's not the one that we're in. Set destination, and, well, you just go right about there, back into the ACO, which is still running the engine. And I'm just going to follow you. And then over there, let's get the baling done. And let's pick up all the bales. Let's see that we make ourselves some money. My goodness. Where do you get your driving license? I mean, to me, it looks like you've been, I don't know, collecting coffee coupons and got it there. Oh, well, I'll just follow you on, let's say, safe distance. Now, I have not tested Autoload yet, so I don't know if it is actually going to work or not. However, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try, and we're going to do that live here in this series. So let's just get the biggest bales so we can fit as many as we can onto the trailer before we're going to sell it off. All right, sounds like a plan. Turn you on. Lower the pickup. And here we go. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm still suffering from the stuttering from the 1.3 update. I have not gone into fly mode and fly around the map yet. Wasn't really planning on doing that anyways. However, I do want to get some steering assist going. And let's have a look. How are you looking? 2 headlands on 10. There we go, 9 meters. That's the one. Perfect. So let me see that we pick up as much as we can. And now let's just nicely get her aligned. And let's get this baling done. There we go. Slowly but surely we're making our way all the way through. Now, so far we have not dropped off any bales yet. No, bale counter is still at 0, which is good. Because that means that we're going to easily be able to pick up everything. And then some. Meaning we can, after this, probably pick up the other contracts as well. And have a look at that we get all of the bales nicely in one go onto the bale trailer. Oh, we're about to lose the first one though. And I mean, well, I also lost all my driving skill. Then again, the question is, did I have any of that? Well, let's see, can we actually line you up? There we go, thank you very much. And get the cruise control again. And let's speed her up a little bit. Now, we've done every other line so far, so we need to take a little bit of a bigger turn in this case, just to make sure that we pick up everything and that we can actually make it to the next line. And then from there, it's just easy way back. There we go. Look at that. Nicely getting along there, picking up all the straw. Now, so far, I think it is one bale. Yeah, one bale right there on the floor. And everything else is still inside the machine. Oh, look at that. They're nicely next to each other. So only 2 bales off of this field. But we're going to be pushing out a 3rd one and then potentially still a 4th one. There we go. The contract has finished. Can I now pick you up? That would be nice. I can still pick you up. Great. So now the last bales are not going to be as much as we would like. But there we go. So we push you out. And that's another one and another one. And we can also push out the unfinished bale. There we go. So how many then did we push out? 5 in total. I can absolutely live with that. Now I'm going to turn you off. And let's get back into the Echo. There we go. Get you started. Now, the question was, and let's quickly turn you on. Don't need to deal with toggling of the unloading side yet. Let's start with loading. Now, change selected material type. No compatible goods available for loading or unloading. Okay, that works for me as long as we work here. It's not working. Or do I need to have this one? Now, we haven't done anything with the other one yet, so let's, I don't know, quickly return it. And let's try that out. Yes. And yes, okay, so that cost us $1. We got 400 back. That is what it is. And now let's go in here. I mean, this looks to me like it's going to be for the Autoload, right? What are you in leasing? 1,300? Okay, well, we'll try this one. All right, we're back. Let's try this again now with a different one. Hopefully you do work. It doesn't work. So when getting out, this box is supposed to be the pickup box. That's where it should be able to collect them from. Now, I don't understand. Maybe it is because we've got the wrong size bales? I have no idea. Although, the one thing I do know now, I can get myself the other mod. We're a little bit later, and I think I figured it out. So I've removed the Universal Autoload mod. I've got myself the FarmTech Autoload trailer mod. And if I'm going to put this into Yeah, the operating position, it tells me that we do not own the item. So that may or may not be the actual problem. Now, I do not have any tension belts on here. So let's have a look. Now, I'm curious though, since I've got these on my trailer and I can drive away with them. Can I drive away with them? Because I do have that mod installed. So for me, it's kind of weird that we can't. So I'm now off the field, right? Let's just quickly put it all the way over here. Let's turn in the contract. Let's see if that last bale disappears, and let's see if these ones disappear, because if they disappear, then we have a problem. Now, then we're going to do another test, and that will be on a different field, where we're then going to go and take the vanilla game bale collector to see if we can collect it with that. So for now, we're going to go here into contracts, active, completed. So we're still going to get 3,500. Now, if I collect, the mission was collected and the bales are gone. So that was the problem. However, looking at contract boost, allows collecting straw from harvest, grass from mowing missions, stone plow. Okay, so it does not allow for stealing the bales. If we have a mowing contract, we can. And if we've got straw from harvest contracts, we can also. All right, well, I mean, it was a good test and still some decent money that comes in, which is always a good thing. Now, in that case, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to go again, turn you in, because I'm not going to need you. There we go. And we'll get Autoload back in. And since that is the case, I mean, we do have a mowing contract. We still have the marked on header. We need to mow our own anyways, so might as well go and pick that up, isn't it? So I'm just going to go and accept the contract. And I think we still have the marked on header because we kept it for mowing the grass on our own land. So we're just going to go and do that. And we'll pick up a forage wagon and bring that in as well. Now, I would have preferred to have it as hay instead of as grass. Yeah, so we do own a tether which has 0 hours on it. Really? And then we own you as well, which means, yeah, you're the one who is being leased, but you already cost us quite a bit of money. Plus, buying one's going to be $50,000, meaning we have a lot more that we would need to spend on you. Let's make our way to where we need to go. All right, I know where that is. And there we go. We nearly actually started with one of these fields instead of the ones that we started off with. I thought about it. Let's turn you around. There we go. Turn you on. We don't have access to this land. Yeah, that's what you say now. But wait until we set this up. So I'm going to do this with steering assist. And there we go. Now, what I'm curious of, though... Yeah, I stopped you manually. What did I put you on? Work the headlands on. Start with the headlands. Okay, so I don't know why you want to do it differently than I did it, but that is fine. Let's get you up and running. Let's pick up the forage wagon so we can just go all the way over there and pick up all the grass. Oh, well, and there she is. I mean, most of the job is actually done, if not the entire job is done. Have a quick peek, because if the job is done, we should be able to... Yeah, it is completed. So I've turned around and I've lowered it. Let's have a look. Can we actually pick it up now? Yes, we can. So even though the job is completed, we can still pick up all the grass. So I'm not going to say no. I'm just going to go around, pick her up, and let's see how much we end up with. And in 1.3 update, the new thing here is actually, we can actually set a button for AI worker is H, steering assist is left shift and H, works for me, and toggle the steering assist line visibility. There we go. I would like you to get there. Of course, no can do. Okay, so just the home button then in that case. Do you want to save the changes? Yes, I do. You don't have access to this land? Yeah, that is fine. The toggling of the lines, I would like it to work. Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I did that wrong. But yeah, I don't know if any of the button changes I just did are actually doing something, because I'm smashing the home key here and nothing is changing in the toggle for me. And there we go. We'll just do every other lane again. And then in the last one, on the way back, we're just going to go in the intermittent lanes. And that's going to pick up everything. So far, though, we're good for 20,000 liters of grass already. And, well, we didn't even have to work for it that hard. And then naturally, now we need to make a little bit of a wider turn in order to get to the lane exactly next to us. And there we go. And get her nice onto the line and pick up everything. There we go. Now, I think we're going to end up with nearly a full, if not a full wagon, with a good 34,000 liters, I think it takes, if I remember well. Okay, so there's a tiny bit left over there, and then we've got this one, but I think I'm not going to be able to pick up everything. Because there we go, 97, 98, 99%, and she's full. So, I mean, if she's full, she's full. What to do? So, I think we're good with that. And let's now just send her back home. And we'll just do that the easy way. Just going to go in here, set destination. Now, we know where we live, so I'm just going to tell you, I don't know, put it there on the road. Yeah, works for me. And then the same for you. Let's set a destination for you. And you go... Well, how about right behind it? So one goes this direction, the other one goes that direction. Sure. I mean, however they want to go, I'm fine with it, as long as eventually they're going to end up here. Okay, so let's have a quick peek in between, though, how our bees are doing. There you go, they're still there. Of course, I got my head stuck in the drying rack. Let's have a quick peek on this side. How we're looking honey-wise? We are still at 486 liters, a good 400 kilos. And what do we have on this side? On eggs, 231 pieces with 106 kilos. Very nice. Now, on this side, oh, look at that. We've got our first goat milk. I mean, it's only 5 liter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. So, there's less than a liter per canister, but that's okay. 66 kilos. Yeah, those are heavy canisters. You all got food. Reproduction rate is at 0%. Because your health is only at 30%. Yeah, but that will get up. We'll get that better. How we're looking here? Health is between 50 and 20%. Cleanliness is at 100%, and they all have been fully ridden. Of course they have, because we took care of that at the end of last episode. And how are we looking on this side? So health is at 60%. We need to get that to 100 before we're going to get any reproduction going. They've got plenty of food. They've got plenty of meadow going. And here we've got ourselves some wool, which is good for 56 liters and 103 kilos, which in money value, look at that. So we're looking good. So wheat's actually going up. We do have a little bit of that. Water, there's no selling point available. That's okay, I guess. I mean, we pick it up for free anyways. So it would kind of be weird if we'd be able to sell it. Then eggs, we've got 600 euros in eggs. We've got 421 euros worth of furniture. That's good. We need to have a look there how the furniture is doing anyways. Then we've got 1,800 euros worth of hay, 1,000 of grass, but obviously we're going to be topping that up with another 30,000. So we may actually end up with like 4 grand in hay. Is this where I told you to go? Or are you guys just stuck? I have no idea what his plans were, but I'm just going to go and have a look that I bring him home manually. How did he end up going all the way up here? Where did he go through? I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll drive him home manually. Oh, look at him. I like that. I like having all the little screens and thingamabobs around. As long as they work, which I'm not sure if they all do. And then we're going to go and make a left turn. There. Sorry. Whoops. I mean, I should have spun her around because that's easier driving. I am really... Oh, look at that. The grass is here before us. I'm really struggling with all the frame drops. We may actually have a quick look that we're going to get that sorted differently. Let me now... If I'm looking at you, AI worker, no field detected. Okay, let's stick our nose a little bit further forward. See, there we go. We again lose a ton of frames here. No field. No field. Steering assist. No field detected. Is that because I put buildings in there? Okay, well, I'm going to turn you off for now. Let's get the echo and... Yes, turn you on again. And let's get all of this. Let's put it inside the silo for now to have a look what the value is. I think it has more value to us as bales. So this should now be going up. We're looking at 1,179 to 1. So yeah, it's going up fairly steadily. And that is all of the grass in there. What are we looking at? 4 grand. So 43,000 liters. Good for 4,000. Now I think if we turn that into hay and then turn it into bales, we'll be making even more money on it. But we're not really looking at making money. We're actually looking at having enough food for all of our animals. I'm just simply assuming that the AI and the steering assist don't like it because we place buildings on here, but that doesn't take away that we can still do it manually, now, isn't it? Because we're definitely on there now and it still says no field. And I think that really has to do with that, but that's all good. Let's just head on over here and do it all by hand. And enough is enough. I mean, look at it. All of that grass is what we're going to need to be picking up. I'm going to be turning some of it into hay, though. And we still have the tiller behind the Challenger, which is amazing. So we can just go on and unfold her as we make our way there. Now, I think I'm going to do everything... At least the biggest part of the big field here is going to be turned into hay. I'm going to do 2 passes on this side and then maybe everything in front of the sheep pen as well. And then after that, let's see how far we are with all the hay. All right, now that is half the field done and turned into hay. Let's start go and picking all of it up. Let's see how much we actually got. So I'm going to be turning you off and let's get you fired up again. And let's get this thing going. Turn you on. Are you on? Yeah, looks like it. Perfect. So let's go pick up the hay on this side. Let's probably fill her up twice. And then let's see how much of the hay we actually managed to pick up. All right, that's the first one, and nicely filled up. We got most of it, but I do think we're going to be at least half another forage wagon is going to get filled, which is good. It's going to be a decent amount of hay. Which, well, we probably will need as well with all the animals that we're currently having. Alright, now let's slowly but surely, there, pull you in there, empty her out. And while we'll do that, let's have a look at what the damage is. Here we go. So 34,000 liters so far. Let's have a look what we have now. So 48,000 liters worth of hay so far. That's good for 5,500. Okay, guys, but I'm going to go spin her around and I'm going to be picking up the rest of the hay as well as the grass. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please do make sure to hit that like button. Of course, if you want to see more Farming Sim 25, where we're going to be gathering all the animals that we possibly can get, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And then in the next episode, it's going to go time for taking a nap. And we're going to progress towards December. And once we hit December, probably going to have to deal with some snow. And let's say that we pick up a few more contracts. And otherwise, we're just going to be sleeping through all the way until spring. And that's going to give us plenty to do again. And oh yeah, after the next nap, we should have some more chickens as well. So we'll have a look at that in the next one. So thank you for joining and I'll see you guys in the next one.